StefTalks Live, oferecimento Stefanini, co-criando soluções para futuro melhor.
Boa tarde, gente, tudo bem? Meu nome é Natal, eu sou o CEO da Stefanini, Rafael. Estamos aqui hoje no nosso kickoff em 2023. Estamos com uma pessoa muito importante, o nome dele é Madalin. Hoje nós vamos trocar umas informações aí sobre cybersecurity. E eu vou mudar agora o idioma, vou mudar para o inglês. E eu vou pedir para ele gentilmente se apresentar. Hi, Madalin, how are you?
Hi, Natal. I'm so happy to see you again, man. It's
Nice, man.
amazing event.
For me, at the same. Feel free to introduce yourself and tell me about your history, because you have an interesting history to talk to us.
Thank
And
you very
give me
much.
your thoughts about cybersecurity, please.
So first of all, I would like to tell you that I'm extremely happy to be here today. It was a dream. It's my first time in Brazil. So the first thing...
Look,
when
Brazilian t-shirt, national selection. So you are the guy, huh? You look like a Zelensky. You have a Brazilian t-shirt. You are the guy. You are a star, you know?
So for me, it was a big dream since I was a kid to wear the Brazilian national seleção team. So I'm so happy finally. And being here in Sao Paulo, in Brazil, and being with you guys, a big family, Stefanini family. So let me introduce myself to the ones that they don't know me. Of course, we know each other for some time. I am Madalin Dumitru. I'm the CEO of CyberSmart Defense, part of Stefanini Group. And we are here today together with our entire family, global family from all over the world. People coming, we had like 800 people in the room coming from all over the world to attend this amazing kickoff. And it is a big pleasure for me to be here today. We are part of Stefanini Group, and together with you and with our other colleagues, we are aligning in order to offer to our clients full security services and products in order to increase their cybersecurity posture. I've been doing cybersecurity like you for many years, but now we are doing it together. So I've been working for 20 years in cybersecurity, and you, again, you have like such a long period, the long experience, and now we put our experience together and we bring more valuable people to join our special team in order to help our clients with their security.
So for me, Madalin, it's a pleasure to talk to you in Brazil.
Obrigado.
We met we met in Romania, in your country, that your reception was very good with me. I would say for it's a pleasure to talk to you in my country.
Always
because you said that for you it's a dreaming that a child to put your Brazilian national shirt. I would say for me, it's the same. You are a guy that has a lot of knowledge in cybersecurity. I would say that you are a stars for me in the cybersecurity arena, that you know so much. You are the guy that did an amazing job in Europe. And then in our strategy, when you joined...
It's not only me, Natalia. You know, we have teams behind us.
Yeah,
we are just the ones that...
Yeah, but you know that when you joined the group, it's important because you showed for us that how it's important to look in a special vision of a cybersecurity. Of course, not Europe, but... Globally, you are support us on that. And in our strategy, cyber smart defense is so important because we call it that is CSD, or that we call it in a family way, that we call it that you are a SWAT for us in terms of a cybersecurity. You have a very good team, offensive activities that you perform very well. You are expanding for a light SOC, doing a lot of aspects. The developing the products and so on. But in terms of a strategy globally that we are managing together, I'm seeing that we are joining forces, that it's good because we are adding capabilities, because each region has specific capabilities.
Correct.
But when you look globally, it's important to join force. Absolutely. I'm happy that you accept this challenge with me to bring a real capability in the group. And we are building this together. So I'm happy that has your support on that.
Thank you very much for your kind words. The first reason for me to joining the group, it was meeting Marco. I met an entrepreneur that he was for his entire life an entrepreneur, and he had a lot of challenges in his life, entrepreneurial life. And I, let's say, resonated with him. I am like him. I started my entrepreneurial life since I was 16 years old. So my first business was an internet cafe in a city in Romania. And this is basically how I got in touch with the hacking. You imagine 1996, 1997. Wow. So There is an interesting story to tell, but that the first reason was, as I was saying, it was Marco, and then I met an amazing team, you, Farley, Spencer, and the entire management team, and then the people working together with us. So it is like a very customer-centric organization. So basically, when we say co-creating for a better future, co-creating means that you as a client, you sit with me as a supplier, as a consultant, and I listen to your needs, I understand your challenges. What do you want to achieve? When we talk about cybersecurity, we talk about what is the objective. Do we want to prevent? Do we want to detect? Do we want to respond? So where do you want to be? So usually we sit and co-create because the clients, most of the times, they don't know what they need, or they think that they know what they need. So they come to us, the cybersecurity experts, we talk to them, we understand, we listen to their needs, we understand what is the objectives, and we ask them, why do you want to secure? What do you want to secure? What is your biggest threat? What is the challenges that you have? What do you need in order to achieve this objective? So after they tell us all these objectives, yes, I would like to secure my organization because every cyber attack is a direct attack to the profit of the organization.
Right.
If they are stealing intellectual property, if they are stealing our data, if they are stealing our secrets. So co-creating with them is telling us what you would like to achieve, and from the level where you are to the level where you want to be in terms of cybersecurity maturity. In between this gap, we as Stefanini Group and we as cyber defense team of Stefanini Group, we see where we can really help our clients to achieve their objectives.
Yeah, and it's good. It's a part that you said, because we have a part of our Israeli DNA. I don't know if everybody knows that we have a part of support from Rafael, and Rafael is from Israel. So we have a
very good combination.
A cyber nation company supporting us on this global strategy.
I have to tell you, I've been to Israel. First of all, Israel, for the people that, I don't know, there are people that don't know this, but let's say it. Israel, it's a country for almost 50 years, surrounded by, let's say, potential enemies. These countries are attacking Israel. So Israel had to develop, and I was even talking with our colleagues from Rafael, and they were telling me the following: we are spending so much money to keep our enemies secure, safe. So that means they develop the most sophisticated defensive measures and defensive systems in order to just defend themselves and not to damage or affect their enemies. So this country was constantly attacked, cyber attacked, military attacked from all the levels. So these guys, they live in a nation that needs to protect itself day and night.
Exactly, you're right.
So these guys are the best ones to help us and help our clients to transfer this experience from being attacked and defending all the time, and protect our clients in the same way. So I believe that, first of all, Israel, it's a special country because it's a small and very intelligent people and a lot of capabilities. And besides that, they have a lot of experience in defending. So Israel plus Rafael, which is the biggest company in Israel, defensive company, developing missiles, anti-missile, Iron Dome.
Iron Dome, yeah, exactly.
The famous Iron Dome, yeah.
Yeah, so for you understand that when I joined the company, I was invited from Marco too. So the mission was to start to present cybersecurity in the group. And I was responsible to manage this JV between Stefanini and Rafael, and I was training in Israel. So it's important to mention, because at the end of the day, now in our group, we have many capabilities.
Yeah.
And this introduction was to show to everybody in the marketing that we know what we need to deliver. Yeah. We are prepared to support global accounts. So we know how to manage the companies, the clients has low maturity and a high maturity. We can address in different levels, in the different aspects. So we can bring for them, make their lives better and safer.
Yeah, absolutely. This is our objective.
We have actually we have a lot of references And
not only references, but the people, the clients are asking, what do you have different than other companies? And
Of course.
what we tell them is the following. First of all, on the defensive part, we are with Rafael and with the Israeli guys. On the offensive security, because it's important to have defense and offensive security. In the
You're
offense,
right.
we have some of the most famous ethical hackers in the world. The guys that they have been listed on Security Hall of Fame of many organizations, hack to secure them. So we have the best ethical hackers in the world joining our team. We have former military guys from the NSA, guys that they have worked 25 years in the National Security Agency, United States. So law enforcement, former law enforcement. So these guys are the ones that they were continuously targeting the terrorists, and they know how to identify the bad guys. We have former ethical hackers, some of the best, and then we have the Israeli DNA with the defensive. Combining all these together, it's the expertise that we have 360 degrees, offensive, law enforcement, malicious way of thinking. We think like criminals. We have
Of course,
this kind of
of
mindset
course.
when you do attack, and the defensive from Israel. So all this together, plus our vendors and partners, this makes us so strong that we can go and could talk to any kind of organization, from a small one to the large enterprises, to see how we can help them with the
Yeah,
security.
you're totally right. So to say to the people that is watching us that in Stefanini, we prepared to give different points of view of the cybersecurity,
Right.
but more than this, we have specialists in different areas.
Yeah.
So
Niched.
So and then we have a defense team separated of offensive,
Yeah.
because we know that you have some people that has capabilities to defend, but you have people that has capability to attack.
Correct.
It's not the same sometimes. The mindset, the way, the process,
The tools.
and so on.
Yeah.
So it's important because we are joining this experience that you explained for everybody that we have. It's amazing experience that our experts in Europe, and supporting with the capabilities that Rafael brought for us 4 years ago, how to defend
Yeah.
the environments and so on, infrastructure, applications, IT, IoT,
operational technology.
IoT, whatever.
Yeah.
So with this, we add a lot of capabilities that our group was prepared
Yeah.
to support a complex environment in different areas. And that you said, what is our differentiator based on
Yeah.
the regular ones? Capability,
Know-how.
different skills, know-how.
We
experts.
calculated we have around 500-year experience,
Exactly.
counting all together.
Yeah, more than 300 people working on that, thinking, wake up, looking and thinking cybersecurity
Correct.
every day, and we are growing, you know very well.
We are adding to our group
Of course.
more capabilities and constantly looking for new talents and very specialized people and companies that we can attach to our ecosystem.
Of course.
I mean, first of all, we started cybersecurity as a big passion. So you can imagine in 1997, we were doing security.
No,
because
but we are
of-
young. Don't
I
say
was-
this because we are young.
Yeah, I was extremely young. I had my first business.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was my internet cafe. I will tell you the short story. So in my internet cafe, which I was making a lot of money because people were coming and renting computers to play the games. We didn't have internet at home. So in my internet cafe, people are coming and they were hacking users from USA, websites from USA. I didn't know that. So my father used to be the chief of police in my city, and he told me, listen, there is something wrong happening in your internet cafe. We have some let's say information from the FBI and from the other CIA or whatever, that some people are hacking from your internet cafe. I said, I don't know what are you talking about. And he told me, you have two choices. You have two options. Either you cooperate with us to catch the bad guys, either we take you together with them. I said, of course, I will choose the first one. My father used to be the
Of
chief.
course.
I didn't know what's happening in my internet cafe. I was just making money. And the bad guys were making money. So what I did, I started to do surveillance on my clients to see what they are doing. So after 2 months of understanding that these guys have capabilities to hack websites and steal the data and the emails and send them fake emails, phishing, this and that. So after 2 months, I realized that these guys are more advanced than the law enforcement. So okay, so after I cooperated with my father and with the police, they catch them and so on. I then went to
You realize that.
I realized what is when you have an offensive mindset. Because when I was telling to the guys how they are doing, they were said, "Wow, we never thought that this can be done this way." So first of all, you hack into eBay, you collect the email addresses, then you upload into an emailing system, sending them fake emails like coming from eBay, asking their passwords, and then you log into their accounts. You list fake auctions like selling airplanes for 1,000 euros. They are coming, bidding, and they send you an advance on Western Union, and then you can take the money, but you don't spend them. Then you buy goods and stuff, and then you sell those stuff, and then you do some illegal. So it was an entire circle in 1997.
Wow.
So then I went to study. I came back in 2004. I started an internet
What
company.
you're saying looks like it right now. Imagine you started this many years ago,
Yeah.
and when you say these things, it looks like we are in this moment.
Because
you know?
I lived this. I was living in this.
But
So when I
actually-
started in 2000, I came from after the university in 2004, and I started the internet business, developing websites. And one of our clients developed a website, and they were hacked. And they came to us, and what happened? And I was asking the technical guys to fix the challenges, but they were continuously hacking. It was a big client, a cigarette producer. So I then remembered that these guys, they can never defend this website because they don't know how to hack it. I remember the whole story. So I said, guys, in order to secure this, we need to hack, identify vulnerabilities, and then see where the holes are and fix the vulnerabilities. So this is how we started Cyber Smart
Oh,
Defense.
it's nice. It's amazing history, and then we are bringing all these capabilities for our group.
Yeah.
Why this? Because we're looking the future. What is our big dreamer? You know,
Yeah.
Our company is looking how to protect the complex environment.
Help our clients.
And exactly, and what we are doing, adding all capabilities together.
What is happening now, and you see now that that these challenges of ransomware affecting organizations, the cybercrime is the best business in all times. They compared with drugs, and they said that cybercrime, it's more efficient, you make more money, less risk. So that's why the cyber criminals, it's easy to become a hacker and cyber criminal. A laptop connection to the internet, and then you are
In more than this, Madalin, in my point of view, the legal aspects, we don't have frontiers.
Yeah.
Internet, we don't have the formal frontiers.
Jurisdiction.
Of course, and then how to manage these. So the people knows that we have this lack of our legal aspects. So imagine that we need to think in our countries, our infrastructure like a global one.
correct.
How to do it? So it's not so easy, and the hackers know how to perform an excellent attack. So
An excellent attack, as you are saying, is happening. The guy is sitting in Nigeria, hacking a server in Europe, jumping on a server in Russia, and from that server attacking a US citizen. So when the police starts the investigations, they see that there are 4 continents, 6 jurisdictions. So it's almost impossible. So one guy from CIA, from FBI, he said that we only catch the stupid hackers. The very clever ones, we will never catch them.
You're right. You're right. It took a long example that occurred with us in Brazil, because the people need to understand that we are supporting globally.
Absolutely.
One customer requested for us support during the hacker attack.
Yeah.
That we started to understand how the hackers performed the attack.
Yeah.
But imagine the answer occurred in Brazil.
Yeah.
But where the way that the hacker used it to entry in the infrastructure in Brazil via India.
India.
Not Brazil. That you said.
Yeah.
One country, another
Different
infrastructure,
continents.
totally
Jurisdiction.
exactly. And then this kind of things shows that how complex is our environment, how to protect this, and we know how to do it.
We know how to do it, and we help our clients to understand that an attack, a cyber attack, is a direct attack to their profits.
Exactly.
So because when you are hacked, if you are a production line and your production line is stopped for one day, I was talking to one of our automotive clients and I asked them how much it costs you if your production stops for one day. And he told me $1.2 million every day we do not produce cars. So the bad guys, they know this and they will hack them, understand what is the attack surface, what they have exposed, and use the weakest link and reach to the point where they are attacking their production line and they are asking $500,000 per day. So the businesses are thinking, instead of losing 1.2 million a day, I should pay 500,000 and these guys, they will give me the key of the encryption so I can resume the production. But this is not the key because you are negotiating with the terrorists.
Of course,
All
you're
you need
totally
to do
right.
is to do proactive. And we made a calculation and I was talking to Farley and he said, and we were discussing, and he said, the cost of a single cyber attack would cover the cybersecurity budget of the company forever.
You are right. You're totally right.
The cost of a single cyber attack.
It's important that you said we were in Brazil during the negotiation. Mark was involved to support us. And when we started negotiation, the customer said, oh, no, because the cost, you know exactly what they're speaking.
Yeah.
And then after 2 months, the customer suffered a hacker attack. They lost $1 billion.
Yeah, that's
And
absolutely.
then they called us.
I'm
and
sorry
said,
for them, but usually
yeah,
this is the mentality of people.
Unfortunately, you know, but then called us and they requested to us and to start our project that we discussed with them. And it's unbelievable, but it's true, you know very well. And before the customer received their hacker attack, sometimes they're not feeling that how important it is.
Yeah.
However, when occurs, the customer called for you. But when you are in a crisis situation, of course, that is totally different.
We have solution for crisis situations, of course.
But we like to work in a proactive, preventive
if it's
way.
possible.
Of course.
So we can work proactively with the clients, as you said. We can reactive.
We can cover the life cycle. You're right. The proactive, the preventive. We can monitor in a real time.
Yeah.
We can work in that to support to recovery, post-mortem, and so on.
Yeah.
To support, I guess that you have important knowledge that it's important to share with everybody. Recovery, incident attack.
Incident response, yeah.
So the incident response that you bring for the group, it was amazing.
So the incident response, in case you are attacked, there are 3 actions that we need to, 3 objectives. First of all, to understand what is about the attack, who is behind it, what is the motivation, what these guys, they want from us. Is it cyber criminals? Is it our competitors? So first of all, is to understand what happened. Second, to isolate the attack, to stop the attack, understand, containment, isolate, and then take the third one, take the appropriate measure. In the future, this will not happen again. So understand what happened, who these guys are, what they want from us, how did they hack us, understand what are the vulnerabilities that have been exploited. In parallel, we have a specialized team that is understanding and doing all the containment, isolating, so the attack will not go more into the network and affect more than already does. And the third one, what is the lesson learned? What is the vulnerabilities we need to fix? So incident response is something, it's a service that you shouldn't need it. But if you need it, we have it.
Of course. Madalin, I say for you, thank you. I want to say for you that we are very happy that you joined the group.
My pleasure.
You accepted to
Muito
work
obrigado.
with us. Muito obrigado. And then I will say for you that 2 people contact us to see what we'll do in these next years so we can provide a lot of support from them. Thank you again.
And never forget, better safe than sorry.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gente, obrigado, né?
Thank you.
Obrigadão. Tchau, tchau.
Este podcast foi oferecido por Stefanini, cocriando soluções para um futuro melhor.